Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for Aries where we look at your future spouse or life partner and the energy surrounding this connection. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Aries, please. Who is this person? All right, we see the Nine of Pentacles. All right. Venus and Virgo energy coming through. All right, they're also showing up as the Seven of Swords. Ooh, okay, so maybe a secret admirer here or an element of secrecy around this connection. They're viewing you as the Eight of Swords, okay, and the connection, we see the Five of Pentacles. All right, and we have the King of Pentacles. So it looks like you have somebody with strong earth in their chart. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This is somebody who's hardworking, they're creative, they're stable, they're steady, they're grounded, they're generous. They're very, I feel like they're going to really anchor you, Aries. You're going to feel emotionally safe with this person, physically safe, maybe even financially as well, because it does look like this is somebody who has a lot to offer. They have a lot of stability. You know, this is somebody who might own their own home. You know, this is somebody who's been saving or has like a nice chunk of savings there. I feel like they're practical and they're wise. I feel they're extremely healthy and balanced here. And it may be just what you need, because I feel like they meet you at a time when maybe things aren't going great or you're in some sort of karmic situation here. It could be that you're getting out of a relationship that doesn't serve you, or a job that you hate or doesn't pay you enough. This could be bad habits. I mean, it really could be anything. And it kind of feels like this person feels like a saving grace. Not that you need anybody to save you, Aries, but I feel like this person just offers like stability and really will be like your rock, really be your anchor. And I feel they take joy in that as well. Like this is somebody that's looking to share what they've worked hard for with the right person. I feel like this person might work out, or they take good care of themselves. They could also have like a physically demanding job. I just feel like they're in quite good shape, or they're strong. Healthy energy is what I'm getting. All right, we see the Three of Swords. Okay, so this person might be really worried about third-party energy or interference. And again, maybe Aries, they meet you when there's still somebody around you, or you're getting out of a connection or something like that. I also feel like this person knows real heartbreak. We see the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords. So they've experienced some sort of deep betrayal or some sort of personal loss. Like they may be a widow or a widower, or they've been through a really nasty divorce. But I feel they've taken a lot of time to be on their own. Like I don't really get that there's a third party around them. I feel like they've just channeled all their effort and their energy into themselves, into being solid, stable, balanced. And we see the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody who's definitely going to be offering stability and security here. They want marriage. They want commitment. They want the right person, you know, and I feel they're really ride or die, but I just get this really like calming energy from them. And we see the Page of Swords in reverse. So this might be something you don't see coming. Aries, that's your energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And also, you know, there could be some gossip around you, around this connection, but I'm also getting the Page of Swords. Like there could be an element of secrecy here. So, you know, maybe if you're, you know, depending on where you are in the world or what state you live in, if you're in the process of getting a divorce, sometimes it's not a good idea for you or for your, you know, your person to know that you're involved with somebody else. It could, you know, it could hurt you in the divorce process, for example. So that's kind of what I'm getting more than anything. I mean, this could also be somebody you work with, or maybe this is your boss or you're their boss or something like that. So I do feel like there's some sort of element of secrecy here. But I also want, this person knows what you're going through. Most likely they've experienced something similar. So I feel like this is somebody who's going to really hold space for you, give you good advice. Again, somebody you can really confide in. And, you know, for some of you, it's financial difficulties that you're experiencing. And they're going to be able to give you the advice that you need, okay? So let's see. All right, we see healthy lifestyle. That is confirmation for me that they live cleanly. They infuse exercise and healthy choices into their daily routine. They could be an Aries or have Aries placements, or they just embody this energy of strength, resilience. They're a risk taker, a carefree, youthful personality. But this is somebody who takes calculated risks. They're funny, so they're going to have you laughing. Expect a lot of fun and light energy with this person. The laughter you share may very well bond you and alleviate stress. Okay, yeah, and it looks like they are kind of in a passive role. They're okay with letting others take the lead and make decisions. They might be uncomfortable asserting themselves at first, and it's not because they're weak. It's because of whatever the circumstances are around this connection. That I don't know if they're worried about gossip, they're worried about your job, their job, professionalism, some sort of third party, a divorce settlement, whatever it might be. But I do feel like this person is very caring, loving, and very grounding for you, Aries. So the Seven of Swords can also, to me, indicate, I mean, it's Moon in Aquarius, but it can indicate also secret admirer, okay? Like this is somebody who keeps it professional. They might be a little bit on the serious or stoic side at first, but they have really deep secret feelings for you. This person loves music, or they could be a musician, or they just, they love music. They have a really extensive music collection. They could be in their 50s. Now, again, that's not for all of you, but it will be confirmation for some of my Aries out there. Just remember to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right, and you would be shocked. Yeah, see, I think this person is going to shock you at how passionate they are, how much they like you, and also how compatible you are. I also think you're going to feel pretty shocked at how safe you feel with this person. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we do get artistic and creative. Yep, I could definitely see that there with that King of Pentacles. All right, let's see what else we need to know about this person that my Aries are going to end up with. Who is this person for my Aries, please? Okay, main male. Yep, so whether they're male or female, it doesn't matter. If they are male, I do feel this person might have a beard, a mustache, a goatee. They may grow facial hair easily. I'm just getting like they, maybe they don't always have a beard or a mustache, but I do feel like they could, or it's easy for them to grow. Not for all of you. This person's ready to step up and be number one here for you. This is something that they didn't see coming or that you don't see coming. So I definitely get there's an element of surprise here. It kind of feels like, you're not looking or they're not looking. Neither one of you are looking when this happens, like looking for love. And we see child energy in reverse. Some of you, this person does not have children, can't have children. For others of you, this person may have had quite a difficult childhood. And we see community energy. So it does feel like, Aries, this person is around you. They may already be around you. They may already be crushing on you. It's like they already know who you are. It's kind of similar to the Cancerian reading, although the energy is very different. But I do feel like the message in the Cancer reading was like they kind of come in at a time when, you're going through, or Cancer was going through a difficult like a heartbreaking moment or a difficult time, and then boom, this person comes in. So if you have Cancer placements or you just want to check out that reading, go ahead and do so. Also, if there's a particular reading, Aries, that isn't resonating with you, do check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and your North Node. All right, so let's see. What else do we need to know about this person? All right, they may have dark hair. All right, they have been in your proximity at least once in the last 6 months. So I do feel like in some way, shape, or form, Aries, this person is already around you. All right, and we see they wear the color red frequently, or they like to wear red, or they are wearing red when you meet them. And they have a noticeable facial feature. So some of you, it is like a beard or a mustache. But again, I know not all of you are here for people who grow beards and mustaches. So, it could be that they just have really beautiful eyes. They could have, nice lips. It could be freckles, a mole, a scar, dimples. Also, some of you, this person might have like real ethnic features, have really striking ethnic features. All right, and for some of you, this person's first name may begin with a vowel. I'm getting the letter A, I also got I for some of you. All right. So Aries, they're viewing you as the Eight of Swords. So it's like you're kind of stuck in some sort of karmic situation. This could be a relationship. You're, in the process of a divorce. It could be a living situation. It could be a job that you hate or a job that doesn't pay you enough. Whatever it might be. They see that you're trying to break free from something. It could also be just really bad habits, addictions, bad habits. Some of you are starting a glow up here or something like that. Yeah, but look at that. They see you as the Fool card, Aries energy. So they see you embodying this, strength, this resilience. You're a risk taker. They see this as something brand new. They definitely want to take a risk or a leap of faith with you. And we see the King of Wands in reverse, but they might be worried about third party around you. Again, I don't know if it's coworkers, it's like against company policy. Maybe you're trying to finalize this divorce, whatever it is. This person, I do feel is worried about some sort of third party energy. But I also feel with the King of Wands in reverse, this person might be a little bit worried, Aries, that like if you have gone through a divorce or a major life change or a move or something, you have a new lease on life, or you're getting a new lease on life, that you might not be looking to jump into a relationship, that you might need or want your freedom. All right. And how my Aries are going to be feeling? Well, you're going to definitely feel a little bit stressed out here. Okay. Maybe not so much by this person, but I feel like because you might not know exactly what to do, or if this is the right relationship for you, or the timing is off or something like that, or whatever this element of secrecy is, it might just feel a little bit overwhelming for some of my Aries. But the Nine of Swords is also you losing sleep over this, right? And that can be in a good way. It can be like, oh my gosh, right person, but the timing feels off. But remember, if it's the right person, they're not going to pass you by. And this is definitely the type of person, Aries, who's going to wait, who's going to hold space. Because this is not, I feel like they're kind of comfortable being on their own. They're independent. All right. They see you as a guide, or the guide archetype. So representing the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. Okay. This is somebody who's not superficial. I feel like they're really, they're grounded. I don't know if this person likes to go camping, or they might live in the forest, or they like to live in the country, or they have a country home or something. I just get this as somebody who, they might even have a workshop out back. I don't know. I feel like this person likes to be surrounded by nature. Okay. They see you as virgin energy. So they see you as maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. So they see that you're pure, Aries. I actually heard pure gold, but they see that you have, you're pure. And they see you as this God energy, benevolent and compassionate. All right. So kind and compassionate, and recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others, that you're a kind person. You're not a controlling person. But they might know that you're getting out of something that was kind of controlling. Now, we do see the Five of Pentacles here. Now, the Five of Pentacles defines this relationship, which tells me that there is some sort of disappointment or lack that may bring you two together. Like I said, you may be getting out of a relationship, and you might be losing some money in a divorce or some assets, or you might be feeling, left out in the cold. You might be feeling, disappointed, but I don't think this person disappoints you at all. Okay. So let's see. We see recognizing alignment. This connection helps you discern resonance from projection. Yeah, and it's like fantasy drops away here with this person, though. You don't fall for this person or decide to be with this person because of fantasy, or because you're projecting something onto them. This is a real connection. This is a real and grounded connection. All right, and we see that this is confirmation. This connection supports softness, trust, and nervous system ease. It deepens where you feel safe to be fully yourself here, Aries. Absolutely. All right. And we have through community or social circles. Yeah, this person is around you. All right. This connection comes through friends, gatherings, or familiar social environments. It grows naturally within shared spaces. Yeah, beautiful. So community, they're around you. It feels like they already are. And we see, Aries, that this person is independent yet available. They value autonomy while remaining emotionally accessible. Balance defines their presence. Yeah, beautiful. And this person encourages growth without attempting to manage outcomes. Respect anchors the bond. Yes, I love that. Really, this is like such a different type of energy than what I feel you're used to. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we need to know. What else do we need to know here? All right, so we see this is going to be a very loving and affectionate connection. All right, physical touch is love language, is their love language. Falling in love, there are going to be sudden feelings that, yep, this is it, this is my person, this is the one. But I do see that, my Aries, you need to love yourselves first, and you do need to take time to heal and clear and get grounded. But we also see love language, acts of service, beautiful. So actions speak louder than words, and that's why there's trust here and longevity. All right, any important dates or times for my Aries, please? Any important dates or times for my Aries? It's not too late to make changes. Yeah, so some of my Aries, that's that 8 of Swords, like you're getting ready to make some big major changes here. All right, allow the process, allow it to unfold naturally. And for a lot of you, it's happening within the next 3 months. All right, my lovely Aries, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.